Remodeling is not fun, nor is it easy. This is the mess we've made so far. Looks like we haven't done very much, but we're already tired. This is day 2. Yesterday, so we're trying to get rid of that border up there. And yesterday we took this off. Today we've taken this off and this. We've been working for over an hour, so it's moving very slow. Still gotta do that, that. We're also trying to get rid of the paint so it can be white underneath. Decided to get rid of our popcorn ceiling as well, so we've been scraping it here, only because the steam kind of helped it, and so we thought, well, why not? Olivia's trying to peel off the paint. Say hi, Olivia. And we're tired. Olivia's always cheerful though, so you can't tell she's tired, but I know she is. We have a mess. I'm gonna start sweeping up, and I think this is going to conclude day 1. Okay, so I just wanna show you, this steamer is how we're getting the wallpaper off. Basically, we're just steaming the wallpaper off, and the steamer, a little bit of that steam is going onto the ceiling, and that's making that popcorn ceiling come off really easy. So yeah. So it's the same day. We're dashing, which is why I'm still wearing my jacket, but we got hungry, so we came home to eat.
Yeah.
And while we eat, we're gonna look at paint samples for our wall.
Yeah, okay.
So,
Let's look at the smaller ones first.
Miss Olivia's gonna be in charge of that.
Yeah. So we have 2 different types. These bigger ones and then the smaller ones. We're gonna look at the smaller ones just so we can like divide them between our 2 favorite
Want some
winners. No.
So I like the ones that are more gray.
And I'm liking the ones that have a touch of gray but tan, because the couches that we've been looking at have like a touch of tan to them.
True, but we're not getting them.
We're not? Which ones are we gonna get? Look at ones from a different place?
Because we are cash flowing this, so we can't afford the ones we want. Because the ones we want are $8,000.
$8,000. That's a lot.
You want to do 2 at a time? I like that.
Sure. Okay.
And see who wins.
Yeah. So it's gonna be kind of hard because it's camera, but these are the top. These are the 2 that we're gonna start off with. Which one do you like better?
Point it at the camera again. This side.
This one? Okay.
And you?
Yeah, I like that one too.
So that one wins. Put the other one away.
One.
Okay, so she just noticed that those are the 2 exact same colors.
Balanced beige. Okay, let's go make sure we don't have any. I don't think there will be
Rip
any.
that up. One of them.
One of them. Well, let's rip this one since we liked that for some reason.
They look the same to me, but not in the camera. That's
In
why I
the-
said that.
Yeah, in the camera they looked different. The one that you picked looks like it had more gray look to it. Okay, so let's do these 2.
Show the camera. I like the darker one.
The grayish one? Yeah, me too. Because it has
Rip that one up.
touch. One.
Uh-oh, looks like we got another order. We gotta go dash. Talk to you later.
Bye.
So this is day 3. I've started a little bit on here. It's taken me about an hour to do each side, which is really annoying. I'm also, I don't know if you can tell, trying to get rid of the popcorn ceiling where I can reach it, where the steam is hitting it, because I'm using this steamer, remember? And I'm steaming everything before I do it. This is a mess I've made today. We cleaned up yesterday's mess. However, this takes water, and I used up all the water, so I have to refill with water and then let it get hot before I can continue. So I'm gonna take a little break. But the goal is to do that wallpaper, to do that wallpaper, to do that wallpaper, and to get rid of the popcorn ceiling today. And that's going to conclude this week's video. And then tomorrow I get my DoorDash paycheck, which means we will go shopping for paint and sandpaper, because there are some spots that we do have to sand just to make it even. Oh yeah, we also want to peel off all this paint since we already started, because we feel like there's going to be too much of a difference between the color that we paint over this and the color that we paint over that, and we want it to be nice and even. So yeah, we're probably going to get rid of the paint today, and yeah, I will show you when it's all said and done. Okay, so I finished that one wall. I'm going to clean up. It is 11:17, so I'm gonna clean all this up because I'm trying to clean as I go, and then take a 40-minute break, and I'll start back up at 12, and then at 12 I'm going to do this wall, which is, I believe, the longest wall. So if I get that over with, then I'll be happy, and then that'll probably take an hour, I'm guessing. So okay, so it is 1 o'clock, and yeah, it's going very slow. But anyways, I just want to say this is really hard, especially if you don't have a lot of help, especially if you've never done this before, if you don't know what you're doing, if you don't have the right tools. I am tearing my hands up. I wish I had gloves. I already ripped off 2 nails, and yeah. So anyways, I'm getting here to where the curtain is, and so I think I'm going to go ahead and take the curtains down. That way all that junk isn't falling on the curtains. I'll not be putting these curtains back up. We're going to be shopping for probably blinds. I'm not really sure. But yeah, curtains are coming down now. Okay, once again, I'm out of water here, so I have to refill, let it heat up. It is 1:42, which means it's almost time to stop because I need to run to the grocery store so that I can make some breakfast burritos so that we can have breakfast burritos for dinner. So yeah, I'm going to fill that back up, let it warm up. Meanwhile, I'm going to get decent because I am so not, and go to the grocery store, and then we'll continue, I guess, after my daughter gets back from school. Okay, so once again, I've run out of water for my steam. I just need that much more to go as far as the wallpaper. So I'm going to fill this up with water. Meanwhile, I'm going to try to remove some of this popcorn ceiling with just regular water. I'm going to spray it and scrape it. It is, what time is it? 5:14. My daughter's at dance. She gets out today at, I believe, oh, what time does she get out? I want to say 5:45. And then we have to go dash. So I need to get that done by the time my daughter gets out of dance. So we'll see how it's going. Okay, so I am not seeing a light at the end of this tunnel. So now whoever put this house together, as you can see, it's not put together right. So now I'm gonna have to go buy some caulking and caulk that, because that's just a hole like straight up a hole. I guess they just put enough, they thought they put enough paint, I don't know, and then covered it up with this border. So yeah, now we gotta fix that. Okay, so we finished all the wallpaper, which was probably the hardest thing to do. And this is going to conclude week 1 because we have run out of time. Sometimes projects fall behind, and now I know why.